What's going on, guys? We're back playing Wizard101, and today is the finale of wintertusk. So let's get started. So the goal is to get past this dungeon and finish it off.
You're a sight for sore eyes. Bonnier Stormroar sent my warband into these caverns to capture the Coven after they attacked Rundle's Fjord. We were quickly ambushed. Let's split up. My warriors are scattered throughout all of Nastrond. A final barrier protecting the Hall of Jotengard, where the Ice Titan sleeps. To breach the walls of Jotengard, you will need a set of rune carving tools. I have lost mine down here. I also had the images of 4 runes needed to open the gate. Those runes were with my rune carving tools. The Winter Skulls took everything. If you can recover them, they're yours to keep. You'll certainly need them. Beware, these caverns are cursed. Walking into them is certain doom.
One of the winter scores is trying to miss it. Yeah, let's just go. Let's put a blue up. By the way, guys, don't forget to take that like and subscribe button. Below the video, share them with your friends on social media. I would really appreciate it, guys. Right now, I've got 73 subscribers on my channel, and my main goal for my YouTube channel is to reach 990 subscribers. So if you know anyone who needs help with any gameplay walkthroughs, tell them to check out my channel along with my free videos. I really appreciate it, folks. Hope everyone's having a good day today. I've been relaxing while chilling with my friends on social media, while they're watching my favorite TV shows on the streaming services. I got my ready for my Wizard101 videos. Today I went shopping for snacks, and what else? Oh yeah, today I also prepped for shrimp nachos, except not just in shrimp. I prepped ground beef, lobster, and I cooked the onions. Yeah, and I'm going to be using it tomorrow for the shrimp nachos. What else? Oh, I did.
Find the rune carving tools, but only one of the runes you need is here.
I did an episode of Halo. It was episode 11.
That's bad news, losing the other 3 runes. I'm sure the Coven has them, so we must win them back.
So that's my day, and I hope you guys have a good day as I do.
It seems you won't need those rune carving tools for a while, but do not lose them. Yonder was not there when we first entered the caverns of Nastrond. It is likely that you'll find another of the runes on the other side, in the worst of the coven. I speak of a skeletal warrior named Colgrim Soulsunder. Colgrim took captive my ally, Truda Stoutheart. He is likely lurking behind that icy wall. If only I had my mighty hammer, I'd break that wall down and pursue. Can you find my hammer and do what I lack the strength to? Shatter yonder wall, defeat Colgrim, and rescue Truda.
We're gonna go around. Yeah, we're gonna be real careful. We don't want to get caught in a battle.
This has got to be Duelin's hammer. It looks very heavy. You use Duelin's hammer to strike the icy wall, breaking it into tiny pieces.
The coven has promised me a world of ice. Should I keep this rune from you, you cannot prevail.
So shoutouts goes to Kim's Innovation, Ryan Anders, Sean Kim Hill, Alyssa Smith, and Rick Matty. All good friends of mine are in real life. I know Kim's Innovation, and I know this on social media, Wizard101, and in real life. Another shoutout goes to Brianna Handler, Ariel Cornell, for Ariel Cornell, shout out. She has amazing videos on YouTube. She's an amazing writer on ad, and she's also very important and special to me. For NAMI, shout out. I do support NAMI. Honestly, it's the best program out there that helps people with a lot of stuff. Yeah, people who have anxiety and depression. Like famous stuff. So if you know anyone who needs help with any gameplay walkthroughs, they are all over the country of the United States. It's time to bring out Stonehenge for me. channel in the description. We're gonna need a life potion.
Find the second of the runes on the ground after defeating Kulgrim.
It's good to see you. I've been waiting without hope of rescue. Did Duel send you? I was parted from the others of my warband. They were captured and taken across the icy chasm. The icy roof is loose. If a horn is sounded, it might cause the ice to break and a bridge to form. Huck Horncollar bore with him a horn, dropped in the fray. If you can find it and sound it, it may open a way. Beware Sadric Duskwing on the other side, a coven sorcerer ranked among their most powerful. If you meet any others of my group, Hawk, Wolfang, Njal, Thorfinn, or Agneta, tell them to show courage.
This is clearly Hawk's horn. It feels magical, charged with power.
So we've got to stop the coven for waking up the Ice Titan, one of the few Titans that we started this in the war.
You blow the horn and it causes the ice to shake and begin to form.
How did you get down here? No matter. You'll meet the same ruin as the rest of the Thane's foolish warband. I will leave you to the mercies of my icy ally here.
it drops the third missing rune.
I heard my horn calling. It sounded like you brought the roof down. I am a defenseless cub here in these caverns, without arms or armor. Can you rescue my sword and shield from the frost trolls who took them?
I am ready to teach you new abilities to enhance your prowess in magical duels. Speak to me when you are ready.
longer destroy those roots. They are connected to the tree above and run throughout Nastron. If they are damaged, this cavern will collapse, killing us all. You must find a way to charm them. Thorfinn Tree Tamer had a magic flute that would charm plants and trees. If you can find it, it may be of use. Thorfinn was with us when we were attacked by the Coven. I'm sure he dropped his flute somewhere near. Once you get the flute, you can play it to charm those branches aside. Then you may strike deeper into Nastrond. On the other side of those roots is the final chamber outside Jotengard, where the 4 runes must be carved. You may meet others of my warband. Be wary. They have likely fallen under the spell of our enemy, the Coven.
Now to use the flute and see if you can get past the root wall. You play the flute and the root wall parts.
You may have gotten this far, but here is where you stop. My magic has ensnared Duelin's warband to my will.
Okay, it's a full-on fight, but we'll go and bring in some henchmen in and get started. There we go. Alright, one boss left.
Upon defeat, Atri's spell breaks, and Duelin's company are freed from their ensorcelment.
You freed us. We did not want to fight you, but we had no choice. If you want to stop the Coven from rousing the Ice Titan, you must carve the Ice Titan's name onto the runes. One rune must be carved on each of the 4 stones in order to spell out the Ice Titan's name. Only when the rune stones are carved with the Ice Titan's true name will the gate open to you. Once the gate is open, you must enter Jotengard and defeat the Coven before they cause the Ice Titan to rise. If you have a means of keeping the Ice Titan in his eternal slumber, now is the time to use it.
Yeah, we can't let the Coven awaken the Ice Titan. They do. That's bad news.
You have fought well, you meddling wizard. And it is clear that Grandmother Raven has a claw in this. Still, you cannot stop the coming of the Everwinter. The Ice Titan Ymir will wake and bring an age of eternal cold. With the power of the Coven at my command, I call upon the sons of Ymir, the Ice Titan, to stop you!
Oh boy.